that man Toji. Or a sneaking suspicion of just a random episode coming out of nowhere that we just don't know about.
That would be cool.
Listen, it's gonna be Kashimo because of the colors on that one teaser where it's pink lightning.
Who would they have Kashimo fight?
Kashimo versus Raiden Mortal Kombat. And then Kashimo gets expeditiously slammed out.
Next time's Gates versus Nero.
Oh my gosh, that would be really funny.
Yeah, guys,
We're doing it now.
It won't be coming out for a long while. Actually, the research was shockingly easy, so we're doing this right now.
This is shockingly easy. Who wins, isn't it? Gates?
Yeah.
Or is it... Yeah. Kamen Rider scaling, save me! He doesn't even need the Kamen Rider scaling from it. Oh, here we go. Ichigo, you've mistaken two guys for hollows now. I want a Yu Yu Hakusho remake.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Come on, Ichigo.
Tell me, Boomstick, what happens when we die?
You die.
Endless nothingness?
Heaven.
No, we just started. Our souls are
Oh, dang, Boomstick.
Shinigami, gods of death, in an eternal cycle of death and rebirth. That was my second guess. And when a soul goes astray, warped by evil and regret, it's a Shinigami's job to purify such violent hollows and send them off.
I have the first volume of Bleach. I never bought the rest.
Till it doesn't. Enter Ichigo Kurosaki, whose tragic anime backstory.
I love the editing on these segments, by the way.
That's great.
Reason number one why you should never want your kid to be the anime protagonist. Left with his grief, young Ichigo was crushed under the weight.
But he likes Shakespeare?
So he lashed
He
out
likes
the only way he knew how,
Shakespeare.
beating people up. But this wound began to heal when he found his calling, upon meeting a Shinigami named Rukia. To stop a powerful hollow, she gave Ichigo her powers, rousing
Who got taller in Fortnite.
Just like that, Ichigo's a Shinigami. Substitute Shinigami. To carry out his duties, Ichigo sheds his body for an invisible one made of spiritual matter called Reishi. He can wield vast amounts of spiritual energy, called Ryoku, and exert it offensively in the form of spiritual pressure.
Watch Yusuke's Wincon be damaged Ichigo's real body.
He's a super-powered ghost with an epic sword. His spirit aura is so strong, he can stun lock foes, crushing them under his own power.
You left your body wide open!
Spirit matter in and around him, hardening his skin for defense and leaping off of invisible footholds in the air.
Spirit go.
Nobody told me you were weak. Nobody told me you were weak to real body attacks. I thought if I stat stomped and hack stomped, nobody would notice.
It was the Shinigami's job to tear hollows a new hole.
If this is actually how he loses, I'm ending it all.
And maybe a round or two of tech. But it wouldn't be possible without his Shinigami blade.
Tekken!
Tekken! Basically a super-powered spirit that's physically a sword.
B.
Sword. Though strangely, Ichigo's sword is composed of two distinct spirits, both named Zangetsu, which isn't confusing at all. Just call him Old Man Zangetsu and Hollow Zangetsu. Anyway, the double ghost sword gives Ichigo lots of new moves, including his trademark attack, the sword beam to end all sword beams.
Getsuga Tensho!
Getsuga Tensho is incredibly
The
powerful
goat
and
of
so
all
effective that Ichigo developed
beams.
variants. He can
I
fire as
don't
a
know.
wave, detonate at mid-attack to act as
Wait, there is the Kamehameha.
two at once into the even stronger Getsuga Jujisha. To cut even the biggest hollows down to size, Ichigo was ridiculously strong, even from frame 1. He can make giant shockwaves and parry spiritual light beams from a Menos Grande. And these aren't fake, slower-than-light lasers. Guidebooks confirm they're real light, and the novels say so
Fake.
too. Plus,
Thank you!
Thank you!
Thank you!
But As Ichigo
They
became more
finally
involved with society,
understand.
Ruki found that he
I
wasn't
mean,
just
they've
another
understood for a while now. They bought FTL Bleach for Madara versus
Time for a
Aizen.
good old-fashioned
Yeah.
training arc. Hit the music! Until now, Zangetsu had operated only in its base state, Shikai. So Ichigo learned to release its inner power, a 10 times boost that takes
Bankai.
a decade to master. Bankai!
Bankai!
Skyrocketed, letting him turn the tables on douchebag Byakuya. Even in Shikai, he blocked an attack that could destroy the whole.
The next time is Byakuya versus Mace Windu.
Is his potential to improve. Despite only
What
being
the
a
fire?
teenager, he mastered swordsmanship well enough to thrash experts who had been training for centuries.
Okay, Mugetsu is in other forms. This might be good.
Surpassing his limits time and time again. Like when he took on Catboy Grimjow. He was
We might be
Hell
winning.
yeah,
As soon as he heard
Grimjow.
all the teammates cheering him on, that was all he needed to smash that kitty. You mean Grimjow, right? Yeah, but even with that main character energy.
Okay, good. They're barely talking about the hollow stuff.
Just a finger, Aizen stopped Ichigo's Bankai and his theme song.
It's important, but at the same time, I don't want to focus on Okay, yeah, here we go.
To make it easy. Old man Zhang's pretty chill, but this guy's a menace. Still, Ichigo needed his help and conjured a hollow mask to expand his power. But this meant the hollow
Yes.
man only grew stronger. Masked up, he can fire lasers, bypass super senses, and heal lost limbs. But piss him off enough, and
This is what I mean by they
really don't want
they need to
that.
give it a segment.
Exceeds even Bankai and was enough to crush Ukiura
Yup.
in a battle that shook all of Hueco the world of hollows. Full hollow
So they are
Ichigo could
using
even
hell
tear
versus
through all 3 layers of hell.
That's cool.
With help from his secret Shinigami father.
Oh, Yusuke's done.
In the Danga, a corridor between dimensions, until he was finally ready to challenge Aizen. Challenge is an understatement. He
Mugetsu.
beat Aizen, shattered mountains with sheer aura, and flexed so hard he smashed out of the black coffin, which crushes space like a mini black hole. And yet, it still wasn't enough. So,
Oh,
becoming
boy.
Suga itself, Ichigo unleashed his ultimate attack, Mugetsu, defeating Aizen at the cost of all his power. He might have saved everyone, but now it was back to Normieville. Ichigo never truly
Now talk
realized
about
until
Yuhaba.
then just how much being
Mhm.
a Shinigami meant to him. The power to protect others, his drive, his pride in himself was gone. He would give anything to get it back. And he did, thanks to a surprise assist from Rukia. Boom! Shinigami again! Just in time for a 1,000-year blood war with a final endgame boss, Yuhabak, who planned to end everything. And while other Shinigami tried their best, only Ichigo was special enough to pull it off. His father was a Shinigami. His mother was a member of the ancient Quincy's and possessed by a hollow. Hence, his 2 Zanpakuto spirits, one Quincy, the other hollow and Shinigami, made Ichigo a perfect
Here we go.
to break Yuhabak's plan. Finally, Ichigo understood himself, fully unifying with both Zanpakuto spirits within. With that came a new Shikai and 2 new Zanpakuto. True Shikai! If you thought Ichigo was strong before, oh boy, he's the strongest Shinigami alive.
Okay, so
Dead. Undead? Yeah. Stronger
does
than
this
Kenpachi,
mean
who could split the Danga in half. Stronger than Senjumaru, who shook heaven and earth across the realms. And strong enough to match
Yeah.
Yuhabak, even after he absorbed the Soul King. Juiced up with Soul King power, Yuhabak could nuke all 3 realms. The human world, Soul Society, and Hueco Mundo, plus the Danga
Oh my gosh.
and Ganta in between, which have a bunch of pocket dimensions sprinkled in. Hell, just the Soul King's corpse sent a shockwave across all the realms. And it's not a matter of disrupting the flow of souls. Yuhabak was going to end everything through sheer power alone. But Ichigo still wasn't done powering up, entering a new half-hollow form.
Do they
and
buy
merging
them
his
as
Getsuga
universal,
Tensho
though?
with a mighty hollow
they
attack.
bought it?
Grand
Finally.
Ray making a giant crescent slash
They
that
did?
ripped through space itself.
I think so.
All that
I don't
power
know.
culminating in his true
They just-
I can't tell.
a power so great, even Yuhabak was scared of it. Joke's on you! Ichigo didn't even need it! You're done! Ichigo was finally content. And 10 years later,
So
he remains
they know
Shinigami,
Mugetsu
having found
is
the courage to
weaker
stand
or on the
edge of
same
life
power.
and death,
That's
conquer his
good.
fears, and walk onward.
This is good.
Most teenagers
This is
have
good.
no idea what they want to do with their life. However, that was hardly a problem for juvenile delinquent Yusuke Urameshi, because he only ever wanted to do
I-
one thing. Throw hands! In It don't matter who the ops are, be they women, old folk, or babies, Yusuke lived to fight.
He
It's
will
what games
punch
like
babies.
Who cares about stupid things like friends and family?
Not just the
Which is
men.
why it was so surprising when one day he threw himself in front of a speeding car to save a child, bringing that reckless life to a screeching halt. Truck-kun claims another victim. But this is chapter 1 of a battle shonen, so death is hardly the end. Surprisingly, though, it wasn't a spooky skeleton in a hood who arrived to claim Yusuke.
Oh yeah, I don't think
It was
he.
an anime girl on a broomstick. This was Botan, whose job was to ferry Yusuke's newly deceased spirit off to the afterlife. Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately for him, he was such an asshole that the underworld didn't see his selfless death coming and didn't have any space prepared for him. The
Fake
man became
manipulation,
such a menace to
question mark?
society that the second you do something nice, hell is
Satan
hell.
be like,
It's
ah
hell
yes,
on
you did
Ramsdale.
all these
So the
bad things,
underworld
but
surrogate king, Koenma,
ah you saved a child.
returned to life as an agent
I can't let you in here.
detective, solving supernatural crimes and fighting off demonic.
There are two go.
Naturally, Yusuke did what anyone would do in that situation, and told Satan Jr. to stuff it. I mean, he was never really good for anything, and no one was gonna miss him. So what's the point of coming back to life? It's not like his mom would be sad, or his childhood sweetheart Keiko would be heartbroken, or even his rival Kuwabara would shed manly tears. Oh man! At the sight of loved ones who cared far more than he ever expected,
Hey,
Yusuke had a
despite not
change
watching
accepted
the
Koenma's
show,
offer, returning to life with
Kuwabara's like that moment, I've seen the clip and it hits.
to beat the dog shit out of demon kind, Yusuke learned to harness Reiki, or
Yay, for 1 second.
ridiculously
Kuwabara
strong,
versus
fast,
Okuyasu
and durable,
in.
heals from wounds quickly, and can see spirits.
So, are they? I wonder if they do buy Universal Bleach now.
Which are formed
I
from
mean, I
real
guess we'll
lightning
see in
called down from the sky.
post-analysis.
And with the help of legendary warrior
Holy cow, this might be the biggest comeback for Bleach.
My favorite shonen move ever, the Spirit Gun. At first, Yusuke had a limited number of shots, but eventually he turned
I'm gonna
into
get
his
driving
personal
soon.
WMD. Stronger than any weapon on Earth, he could go finger blasting around as much as he wants. The Spirit Gun is more versatile than it appears. Yusuke can bounce it off surfaces for sneak attacks, propel himself around like a rocket in flight, and produce massive explosions with each shot. He can twist it up for a Spirit Shotgun, a mighty AoE blast, or a Spirit Punch, where he keeps the energy stored in his fists and clobbers the hell out of you. And the Spirit Wave, a Kamehameha from before we uncultured Americans knew what a Kamehameha was. Yusuke may be a punk, but he's deceptively skilled and cunning in battle. He's not afraid to fight dirty, throwing his shoes, using sleight of hand to place cigarettes on his foe to track them in the dark. Personally, I'd call that smart. And his hand-to-hand is A+. He's matched experts like Kabano, who's said to have mastered all forms of martial combat. But his best secret is how quickly he improves. All it takes is a round of training or someone threatening his friends, and Yusuke's power will spike to match stronger enemies.
Why were you saying no, 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 no?
Burning through his
I
own
was saying-
life
I was-
force for a power-up. All known demons and demon fighters are individually ranked on a scale of power from E to S. E and D class demons are nothing special. We're talking local threats at best. C and B are getting a bit dicey in a destroy your city kind of way. A and S? Well, hold on to your ass. We're talking end of the world. As Yusuke forged bonds with new allies, like demons Hiei and Kurama, as well as his old pal Kuwabara, he found himself facing opponents he couldn't beat, such as the monstrous Toguro, who could vaporize weaker demons and crush their souls with
Girl.
sheer aura. But Yusuke
Salvant
needed
Wesker.
to survive and protect his loved ones, so he had no choice but to rank up, even if it meant absorbing the power of a small star. Thanks, Genkai! Our sun has an average luminosity of
Oh my
380
God, okay.
septillion watts, or joules per second. Small stars like red dwarfs output about 1/10,000th of that. So this spirit orb's energy per second would equal about 9 million megatons of TNT. Enough to send Toguro to the
We're
grave.
not getting
Even after
star
pushing
level.
past his own limits, Yusuke would still need more power to face S-class threats like Sensui, a past spirit detective gone bad, and a great measuring stick for what top-tier demons are capable of. Sensui was so yoked, he couldn't even use all his power in the human world without threatening to bring down the whole thing. He compared destroying the whole goddamn planet to kicking an anthill. According to Genkai, Yusuke could destroy the planet too, if he really wanted. And even A-class threats like King Enma have shaken both the demon and human worlds.
Okay.
That Enema guy is strong as balls. In the past, he fought the Netherworld King Yakumo, who could eradicate the
Yakumo?
entire human world and remake the
Toho
Netherworld.
reference?
But Yusuke's power surpassed both of them to the point where he overloaded Yakumo with his own energy. And do keep in mind, Yusuke was still only A-class at the time, a far cry from S-classes like Sensui, whose sacred energy was 10 times his superior. But not for long, sucker, because turns out Yusuke was a demon himself. Literally. Yusuke is the descendant of an ancient and incredibly powerful being, one of the strongest in existence, Raizen, the Demon King.
Raizen?
With his Mizoku mark,
Okay.
Yusuke can channel Raizen's spirit for a huge power boost and a massive thirst for murder boost. This was his first taste of a dangerous new type of spirit energy, Yoki, a form of energy used by demons. Like normal Reiki, it can be amplified by intense emotions. Unlike normal Reiki, its use creates a pleasurable feeling, feeding into the user's rage and bloodlust, the feral animal within. So Yusuke upgraded his spirit gun to a demon gun. It's the same thing, but red. Oh, and it's strong enough to blast Sensui past the horizon, putting Yusuke's power firmly in S-class. And making him a prime candidate to rule the demon world. But as he was thrust into a tournament vying for that throne, Yusuke began to wonder if all this power was what he really wanted. Self-reflection? From "I'll kick your ass, Yusuke Urameshi"? Nah, we can worry about that later. There's a tournament to win. Which one of you, girl,
yeah,
baby, or grandparents is first? Even then, as Yusuke took on the Demon King Yomi in an epic final battle, he was still growing. He had become far stronger than before, even achieving a unique version of the Mizoku form separate from Raizen's influence. And a brand spanking new form of power. Kinda like Sensui's sacred energy, but even better. It's so unprecedented, it doesn't even have a name, but it's golden glowy, strong enough to clash with Yomi, creating an explosion that split the heavens above and decimated the Okuninshi below, pushing the Demon King himself to his absolute limits. But then, Yusuke lost. It's not all bad though. Even if being king would have been cool, Yusuke realized he wanted something more. He'd grown up and chose to walk a new path. It was always Yusuke's connections with others that motivated him above all else. And it was in those connections that he found his happy ending. But I wouldn't piss him off if you can avoid it. Get him in the right mood or threaten the human world, and the spirit detective will beat your stupid ass.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Long has its return been foretold, but now, finally, it is reborn. The original Death Battle shirt that once dominated the world. Hell yeah, there's no better way to wear a blood spatter on your chest. We've restored the original shirt with even better materials, and it's available now on deathbattle.gg. That's our website that's also kind of like a Patreon. There's a bunch of other merch there, like this awesome Mega Goose hoodie. Just don't let the gooses get it. Website members can also see the entire Death Battle archive, including episodes that were banned from YouTube. And even more behind-the-scenes goodies. Like, did you know our research team wrote up a massive blog all about the science of Ash vs. Yugi? Wait, I lied. They wrote up 2! Click the link below to support the show, look behind the scenes, and get cool merch at deathbattle.gg. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities. It's time for a death battle!
Let's get into it. My boy got this.
That's a demon.
That's a hollow.
No doubt about it.
Oh, hell yeah, I like this.
Spirit guide! Yatsuga Tensho!
In the dick.
No match!
Hollow.
Chump change.
Reckless idiot!
What a baby. Little demon energy got you scared.
Nah.
Getsuga! Jujisho! Two at once? Damn, why didn't I think of that?
Oh, hell yeah.
Give in to me, Yusuke. Let's devour him together.
Hell no! This is my fight, jackass! You just told me back!
Yeesh, rude awakening. This one's a piece of work. Need a hand, partner?
Let's do it. Like old times.
On! Cut!
Bankai.
Tensa! Sangetsu!
Is that the best you can do? I can go even faster if you'd like.
Hell yeah! Bring it on, asshole! I'll kill you even if it kills me! I'm putting it all on the line! You better do the same! Screw that!
Oh! Oh, it's a reference to the feet. Oh!
Give me a freaking break.
See you on the other side.
Oh my god.
You think the afterlife offers frequent flyer miles?
There's a lot to cover here, so let's break this down into 4 chapters, starting with their abilities.
Yusuke could see Ichigo no problem, and resist auras like Togoro's that are similar to Reiatsu, so Ichigo couldn't cheese a win right away.
Otherwise, Yusuke was outmatched. Sure, the Spirit Gun could potentially match the Getsuga Tensho, and he had stat-boosting forms like the Mizoku. Ichigo, however, had more varied powers, a better healing factor, greater stamina given his months of Dongai training,
And all those swords! He just had way more abilities to play with.
Likewise, speed was a fairly
The
easy
goat
call.
did it.
Yusuke could react to lightning early on, and obviously got much faster over time. Looking at this blast from his clash with Yomi, it erupted upwards at 57% the speed of light.
But Ichigo was faster than light from the start, and he's gotten faster too! He couldn't even see Byakuya at first, but blitzed him in the rematch. Plus, he's got tons of training and power-ups since then.
The Soul King Shockwave, for example, expanded across the realms at thousands of times light speed, and Ichigo reacted to attacks from Soul King Yuhabak that utilized the same power. So, Ichigo takes speed. But Yusuke's fought plenty of foes faster and more varied than him, so it's extremely important to examine their tactics and ability to adapt mid-fight.
This is kind of both their things. Ichigo has styled on guys with centuries of training and has over a decade of experience as a Shinigami. He's pretty good at figuring out new weapons and styles.
Meanwhile, Yusuke was flexible and quick to adapt, mixing cleverness with exceptional hand-to-hand. He's good enough to match Kabano, who mastered every martial art. Ichigo's decent at hand-to-hand, but it's not his go-to in the same way.
So, both had their strong suits, with advantages on each side. It's fair to call this one a draw.
Leaving only the biggest winning factor, which could have superseded all other advantages: power.
Between Sensui, Genkai, and Enma, Yusuke could definitely destroy the planet. Examining his sky-splitting clash with Yomi and measuring its scale, that's about 4 quadrillion
Okay,
megatons
do
of
they
TNT,
buy Universal
which is
Bleach?
crazy.
Similarly, mid-series Ichigo could shake Huecomundo, tear through hell, and block attacks that could destroy the Soul Society. But at his peak, he beat Yuhabak, who could destroy several realms, which is far more impressive than just...
Okay, so I'm at the store in the parking lot while my parents are going in.
At the same time.
Oh my gosh!
And Yusuke far surpassed
Yes!
The gap between him and
Yeah.
Sensui-
Yes!
So there could be an
Yeah.
for Yusuke's power surpassing Ichigo if 3 realms was truly
I needed to get that out. Oh my gosh. He did it. He didn't Mugetsu.
Inside it.
Each containing at least a
He did.
planet star, much larger than Yusuke's planet-sized world.
Getting emotional over a death battle.
Without an additional boost from Half Hollow and True Bankai.
As always with
Buy Universal Bleach finally.
even being generous with Yusuke's power and conservative
Is this a dream?
was just too big.
Oh, hey,
Ichigo the
Hypersonic.
final edge. Sorry if things got
Am I dreaming?
That's just how Ichigo's.
I don't think you are, man.
Kurosaki.
I don't think you are.
Next time.
Oh my gosh, that was a really good animated death battle. Next time,
Metal
next time.
Sonic. Metal Sonic.
No way!
Oh yeah!
Oh my gosh, the people in the parking lot are gonna be thinking I'm insane. No way! Cell Metal!
Nightly brew. Click the thing. Check
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm shaking! I am shaking! Oh! Oh! This is a reaction you wouldn't get from me at home because I'm never alone like this. Oh my gosh! Cell Metal plus the beautiful fight we got. This is gonna be. Is it gonna be back-to-back sprites?
Maybe.
Oh my god!
Oh. Okay. Okay. Alright.
Yo, my reaction is gonna be insane on the video. Oh my gosh! Oh, this is the most hyped I've gotten over a death battle since Simone vs. Kyle. Like over the result, the animation, and the next time. Oh my gosh! I want to cry tears of joy right now. We're getting back-to-back bangers. Oh, my ribs hurt. Oh my gosh. Oh, that hurts. Back-to-back bangers. Back-to-back fucking.
You fucking love to see it.
Back-to-back bangers. I'm thinking 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, maybe for this episode.
Yo, that's an episode.
Yeah.
It was really good.
10 out of 10 on my end. Maybe 9 out of 10 post review, but 10 out of 10. I want to give it a 10 out of 10 so badly.
Holy fucking shit.
This is the most insane comeback and the most insane, like,
yeah.
Next time. We went from, okay, are they gonna buy Universal Bleach? And then they do. And then Ichigo doesn't use Mugetsu. I am very happy.
Yeah.
It started happening, and then he said, no, no.
The nut shop from Yusuke. I fucking, oh my god, I love this episode.
What an episode.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I don't care about biases. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. The fact that Menos appeared out of nowhere and intervened in the fight is so crazy.
I have to rewatch
Yo,
it.
bro.
But
Yo, bro, what's up? It's me, Menos Grande.
I'd have to rewatch it. But
oh my gosh. Cell Metal. Cell Metal. Cell Metal. Cell Metal, the big 26.
Yeah.
You know what I'm happy about? This is gonna spite someone if Metal Sonic wins. Spite a certain someone. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Bleach didn't go 0 for 3.
Let's go.
Happy.
Third time's a charm.
Third time's the. This also means they probably not buy, like, oh my gosh.
Yo, how do I get that right?
I wouldn't go that far. Because
I'm not gonna go that far. I'm not.
They probably buy Universal Naruto now too.
Oh man.
It's fine.
But
It's fine.
dude, the moment I started seeing that Ichigo wasn't getting any calculations in his analysis, like,
Yeah.
towards I was like, oh, this is over. No calculations needed. Meanwhile, Yusuke needed like 50. Oh,
I wasn't
Uh,
expecting the tree feat to be used for speed.
yeah.
I was really happy about again the fake out Mugetsu.
Oh yeah.
That was great.
That was an insane moment that I don't think anyone would have expected this except me. Because I push Mugetsu should not be used as a killing blow, even before this episode started, and he did it. It started happening. I started losing faith, and then all of a sudden he says no.
I gotta be watch it again. Oh my god.
I
What
need
a
to watch it
fucking
again. That is
yeah.
such a good episode. I
Fucking
don't
what
care
a
what people. Nemesis Blood Cry is probably gonna make like a negative review on it and be like, "Well, this, and that." I'm really happy about how this episode turned out. Dude, Combine, you should have seen my reaction to Ichigo. Like after the episode ended and I finally got into a private space, I screamed my heart out.
yeah. I was in a VC though. I couldn't be here this because
I'm
I
in
was
the
in a
car
VC
right
like
now. I am in the car right now in a store parking lot. And then some metal happened, and that just increased my hype tenfold.
yeah.
That was fucking great.
Insane episode.
I mean,
10 out
like,
of 10 on my end. 10 out of 10 on my end. I need to rewatch it. The analysis is really nicely edited.
I'm so fucking hyped.
The analysis was so well done. And the fact they had no holds and didn't like do the, usual fucking, what's it called? The forms everyone was expecting,
Yeah.
And instead went, yeah, true Bankai, and we're using that form for Yusuke.
Fucking yeah.
That is such a good finale. I love the finale of the fight. Goodness. I can't wait for Cell Metal. Oh my gosh. That is
the drop. I need to listen to that.
This waiting
and it's in 3 weeks.
This waiting period.
This waiting period is going to be so long.
Okay, so not to name somebody in specific, but if Metal wins,
and for the viewers, it is not fan battle. Okay, it is not.
It's not fan battle.
It's not fan battle. It's the real deal.
We're at the real deal. I can't believe we're getting a Dragon Ball episode in the Big 26. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
26.
Lily's
Dragon Ball and Sonic matchup in the Big 26, and it's in the first part.
I felt like it was too early to have like a Sonic matchup.
I felt like it was too early for Ichigo versus Yusuke, but no. We went Ichigo versus Yusuke, and then we're going ban for ban. We're going ban for ban.
Oh my god, I'm quivering.
Okay, so can somebody send me like the roots and bets template so I can make it?
Yeah,
because
I'll send it to you.
I am definitely making a thumbnail. I'm
putting my parlay on metal. My parlay is on metal.
I mean,
oh my gosh.
I mean, metal kind of like. I don't think
my
metal
body
sweet.
is legitimate.
Metal fucking
my
sweet.
body is legitimately shaking. My body is shaking.
We know
I'm quivering.
Death battle by Universal Metal Sonic. So yeah, he's winning like easily, but it will be hype.
Yeah.
Okay, who are they getting for
the higher Dragon Ball shit? Dying early.
So who are we betting is voicing Cell?
Devil Artemis. I think this is his final episode.
Either Devil Artemis or his voice actor in a bridge. I forgot who it was.
I hope they let
Taka, whatever.
I really hope they let Mel speak.
I forget Taka.
I know for a fact Devil Artemis is animating.
Devil Artemis is not animating, but Taka.
Either that or Moro.
I could see Taka voice acting for Cell because they have good connections with him.
I could see Moro animating for this.
Okay, Devil Artemis did say that he was doing one more episode before leaving Death Battle.
Oh,
And that's gonna be SMG4 versus Devil Artemis Cell.
It won't be SMG4 versus Devil Artemis. It might be this one.
You did well, go.
Yeah, it might be this one.
I've never been that fucking giddy at an episode.
I was again. Dura is my witness. That scream.
Everyone
Oh,
will be
that
a
was
witness
I
soon.
genuinely thought it was gonna be like a Mega Man episode.
I saw metal and I was like, wait, what? Huh? And then Cell,
No,
metal.
as soon as they showed Metal, I was like, okay, yeah, it's Metal versus Cell.
This is the amount of joy I have in my body right now is overflowing. Oh my gosh.
You don't get this kind of stuff nowadays.
Johnny Galil is definitely hopping on for the OST.